The Ninth Ward was only 1/3 of its original population. It was devastating to learn that a community was without a grocery store for 7 years. It was impactful to drive deeper into the neighborhood to see the difference in development after Katrina. Land was overgrown, houses were boarded up, and even vandalized. It made me appreciate my home and safe community.
The Whitney plantation told the story of the harsh reality of the lives of slaves. Beyond the harshness, it was also inspiring to hear the historian from Senegal who told us about the rich traditions brought by the Africans across the Middle Passage that are still alive and vibrant today in the communities, cooking, and culture of Louisiana.
Our site director, Ashlyn, asked us to think about some of our favorite memories in our houses. I got to thinking about all the laughs, dances, and memories I've had in my house. I think it is important for us to build a home for a family so that they can have those memories too.
We drove past a Six Flags that has been abandoned since the storm 11 years ago. The sign still says closed for the storm.
My favorite memory was putting up this one piece of drywall. It took an especially long time. We had to put this one piece up like 3 different times, and when we finally got it done, it was such a rewarding feeling.
There was a mural on the back of a house by our work site. It was a picture of the United States with dots where people had relocated, and it said, "Lower Ninth Ward, where is your neighbor?" It really helped me to understand the strong sense of community in the Lower Ninth Ward.
Olivia and I worked together today to mud and sand the whole bathroom of our house. We found an efficient way to utilize all the mud we made before it dried and managed to have a lot of fun doing so.
There's nothing more rewarding than giving back to the community while working alongside new and old friends.
I was inspired to see the team I drywalled with unite around the work we were doing. Pride, self-determination, and a clear focus on the purpose of our mission was heartwarming.
Today it was cool working in the same room all day and being able to see the progress that has been made throughout the day.
I loved seeing the little boy's drawing of himself on the floor of what will be his new room.
Everyone at the worksite signed their names on the wall, and it is really cool to know that through many years to come, the walls will be covered with the names of people who worked on the house, and how in a way we can still all be there with the family that moves in to start a new life.
My favorite memory from the mission trip was when I met Burnell. He's hands down the most positive person that I've ever met. He's just so focused on giving back to his community and giving his all to the Lower Ninth Ward so that his community members can come home.
Burnell's positivity and compassion was contagious. It helped me realize that one person is capable of restoring hope in a community.
When we got to go to the grocery store and meet Burnell, he really made me believe that it is possible for just an ordinary person to make a change that will help many and will be forever a great and selfless act.
Meeting Burnell, owner of the Lower Ninth Ward Market, was very inspirational. He reminded me that even small acts of kindness make a big difference in the world.
There were so many fun groups of people who just clicked and helped each other accomplish difficult goals. Everyone was working together with everyone, and I made another family.
This feeling hit me about the middle of the week when I realized that we are building someone's home and that we are building a place for a family's new memories and stories.
It was such an inspirational experience at the picnic. People of all different races and ages came together, sharing a meal, socializing, and playing games. I felt more community than I have anywhere else, even though we were complete strangers at first.
The picnic with people from New Orleans' 7th Ward was a mixing of cultures that rarely happens in our society. Abby and I walked over to an older African-American gentleman and started up a conversation with him. His name was Johnny. We soon discovered that all that makes us different, age and race, geography and economic status, could be wiped away in mere moments. His love of marching bands at football games was a natural match as Abby talked about being in the Tosa East Marching Band. Such a simple bridge was built, with the profound reminder that what makes us different is mightily dwarfed by what makes us the same.
At the park, it was amazing to see dozens of people with unimaginable hardships smiling so bright. People who did not have enough food to feed their families were laughing and having an amazing time with us. The sun's rays made everyone's face-painted features glow, and we all glowed together that night. The impoverished and the fortunate, the afflicted and the reprieved, opposites, and yet in the moment, we were all the same. I've never seen anything so beautiful.
My small group went to dinner in the French Quarter, and even though we already knew each other, we became even closer. Throughout the whole trip, we walked in and out of shops for about 20 blocks in the New Orleans heat, yet we didn't really feel it because we were having so much fun.
For my group's evening in the French Quarter, we went to a restaurant called Café Soleil. After dinner, our waiter showed us around the rest of the former mansion. Then we went to a jazz club and danced the night away with a band who taught us how to dance.
It was Friday, the last day in the house. I had been mudding and sanding this week and never really got involved in putting up drywall. Before we left, everyone at the worksite signed their names on a piece of drywall. That was really cool to me. I got a chance to be part of that house forever. Even though paint will cover all the names, we are all connected to that house.
At the Civil Rights Museum, the final plaque described the humble funeral Martin Luther King Jr. wished for himself. Too often in our country, we drop the Reverend before his name, remembering him only as a civil rights leader and not a man of God. His wish was that he be remembered as someone who gave food to the hungry and clothes to the naked, that he be remembered as someone who visited those imprisoned. What a wonderful biblical guide for all of us.